Hi friends, today is video log day 11 and June 23rd, 2022. So start date 20220623. I'm getting so much better at this. I have not departed for the competition yet because this morning I've been busy with my pup again because last night has been quite a eventful and busy night. I was up all night, almost every 30 minutes, up until about 3 or 4 o'clock because my pup has been whining. And sorry, the phone was falling off of my hands. Whining and complaining and barking. And then I have to go out and comfort him, and then he gets better. So it was quite a horrible night. We were very worried. Both my parents and I are very worried that something's wrong with him, and then he was something bad was going to be happening. So, but this morning he still alive. Thank God. He did fall asleep about 4 o'clock, so that's when I fell asleep. So and this morning I called the vet instead of the eye doctor because obviously we already saw the eye doctor. There was nothing hugely wrong with him that would cause his issue. So we went to the vet. I was able to get an appointment for him at about 10:30. So I delayed my departure so then I can take him to go see the doctor. And we went in, we did an x-ray with the blood work. Through the x-ray, we did not find anything too drastically wrong with him. His heart was a little bit enlarged, but there was 2 vessels near the heart. One of them is a bit enlarged as well. That indicates a possibility of heart failure, but it's not a clear indication. Plus he was not coughing like a normal symptom of congestive heart failure. So besides the fact that he is lethargic and he does not want to eat, other than that, and apparently his bladder was very full. So other than that, we couldn't find anything that's drastically wrong with him. So the lab work has been sent in. The vet will give me a call later this afternoon and let me know what the findings are from the blood work. So what we did is I said, well, what can we do? Well, the first thing right now is to let him eat. So he did prescribe me an appetite stimulant so I can give him, and ask me that he needs to go to potty. And the funny part was that as soon as we got out of the vet, I asked him to go potty on the grass outside, and he did. So the bladder was cleared out. He got home. We gave him the appetite stimulant, and in about 2 hours, he actually ate, I would say, almost a full portion of his meal. It was mostly meat though. He really liked that, so he ate all the meat, which is 1,000 times more than what he ate for the last 3 days. So we were very happy about that. And after that, he seemed to be stronger because he's walking to get his water and then walks back to sleep. So it's definitely a huge relief on my part and my family's part that he's finally eating, because if he's eating, then we know that he is not on the path of getting worse. So I'm glad of that. And then tomorrow he's going to get a checkup on his eye. Hopefully his eye pressure will get better. I'm just so relieved. If you guys are pet parents, you probably totally understand how I feel right now, because the fact that your pet does not eat and you don't know what to do, he can't tell you what's wrong with him, is probably the most horrible feeling. And last night I went through a horrible night because of his complaint and his yapping and his barking. I couldn't really sleep much yesterday, and I woke up super early just sitting in bed worrying about him, too afraid to go outside. But I did hear my dad saying, calling his name, so that means he is awake. That kind of comforted me a little bit, but it's very scary for me to actually watch him watch him sick, because I don't want him to not feel well. So now that he's feeling better, I'm feeling so much better to be on my way to my competition. I think as long as he's eating, he will recover quickly. So I will check back with you guys later today after my trip and check in to see how I did. I mean, not I did, but how the trip was. So I will talk to you all a little bit later because I'll be on my road in about 10-20 minutes or so. So yeah, see you guys later. Hello, I'm here. Finally arrived. Actually took us over 5 hours because the traffic at going down to Indiana was horrible. And we got down here. It was more of a adventure as well because we had to switch rooms a couple times because of the location and broken air conditioners. So finally in the room and almost ready to sleep. And I did had lunch. I mean, not lunch, dinner. We found a place, and it was, I never thought I would find a place like that, but we got in there. It was a bar where there's karaoke going on, and it was really cool. Definitely a change of scenery, and people weren't shy about singing in public at all. So I thought it was really cool listening to a few people sing, and there was unlimited supply of them. They were just in line to sing a song. So, and the food was awesome. I had a fried chicken sandwich and one of the best one I have tasted. Maybe because I only have fried chicken sandwich at like fast food places, and this is from a bar, and obviously they do it better. And the fact that they can ask me if I wanted dark meat or white meat, that was cool. So I asked for dark meat. But the sauce on the chicken sandwich was really good. So other than that, my pup is still doing okay, but he did poop all over the floor in the kitchen. My mom reported because I think he ate a lot and for the first time in 3 days, so that kind of upset his stomach. And plus, I believe it's because he also drank some milk yesterday, but hopefully we'll give him some appetite stimulant tomorrow so he can eat something in his stomach, so then he won't be like without anything. But he pooped, which is a good thing. So yeah, so as long as his appetite is good and that he is having a little bit more energy, I think that is good. And tomorrow morning he will be going for a checkup for his eye pressure, and so hopefully that his eye pressure has improved and is not as high, and we should be in more of an upward swing. I really hope that's going to be the case because the vet did say if he was getting worse, then the place we'll be heading to will be the emergency room because the lab work that came back didn't show any significant issue with him. So meaning the vet at this point doesn't see anything significant wrong with him that requires emergency room, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't. He might have some underlying issues that are not showing in the blood work or the x-ray, so which means needs an emergency services where they have more comprehensive tests. So keeping my fingers crossed that he will be okay, that he will be in more upward swing and more uppity tomorrow morning, that we won't need to take him to an emergency room. So yeah, keeping my spirits up, optimistic, and I will be going to take a shower and get some sleep. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.